All right. Boom, 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 boom. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's your boy Steve Schamberger, the Running Champ. We're coming live. It is July 15th. We're at the halfway point of July. This is Off the Couch 365 Fitness, our 622nd workout. This is going to be our yoga slash stretch class tonight. Super proud to be here, super pumped to be here. We just jogged for I think we got about 20 minutes in. I got 10 more minutes left to go. We're doing a split. I'm doing 30 minutes in the morning and I'm doing 30 minutes at night. Man, just really trying to get back into the summer fitness where I was around March and April. I was totally shredded. I peaked my fitness a little too soon for summer. And so now we're just kind of shedding a little bit of excess weight. I've really enjoyed eating a little bit the first half of this, kind of like the first part of the summer, but now we're really focusing on our fitness and miles and sweating and really pushing ourselves. But man, we're in Canton, North Carolina. There's beautiful mountains all around. I'm at the International Paper Sports Complex, beautiful mountains. You can see right behind us. There's actually a field that's got hay, cut hay all around it, picture perfect. And so it's a beautiful view, but I've got a sports complex I was able to find on my way to St. Louis. I have to be in St. Louis tomorrow by 3 o'clock. So we have about 9.5 hours, give or take, to get to St. Louis, and I've got till 3 tomorrow. But this is gonna be our yoga class. Let me get out the big yawn. Ugh. We feel absolutely amazing. We're gonna do a little bit different tonight. I'm gonna start on the ground and then we're going to finish standing up. We're gonna go about 45 minutes. It's gonna be a good time. Again, I'm gonna focus a little bit of stretching and yoga poses. I don't try to pretend that I'm a yogian, but I definitely know a few yoga moves that we can do a nice flow, get a nice stretch, and it's gonna feel, like I always say, absolutely amazing. So like I said, we're gonna start on the ground and we're gonna get underway, and make sure you do a triple smash. That's like, subscribe, share. If you have a question or comment, leave it down below. Again, this is gonna be about 45 minutes of yoga slash stretching, and I'm looking forward to it, to bring it to you today. I have my towel right here I'm using for a mat, and I do have a yoga block, but we're gonna use that more on standing up. So normally we start standing up. I'm gonna start it sitting down. Just want to try something different, and I've been running twice today, and I just wanted to get off my feet for just a few minutes before we get started. So again, I don't pretend to be I'm a perfect yogian. You're not gonna walk into my yoga class and say, oh man, he's a professional. But yoga and stretching is so important for your body. I'm a trail runner, I'm a basketball player, I'm a push-up, pull-up guy. But as I get a little bit older in life, 53, I'm starting to realize stretching is so vital to your health. You just want to be able to move. You don't want to go, oh, my back, or oh, my leg, oh, my knee. You just want to be able to get up and go, and stretching is going to play a big part of that. So, like I said, this isn't going to be like all twisted under on our head. No. It's not going to be like that. It's just going to be a nice stretch with a couple of yoga moves. When you're finished, you're going to say, hey, Schamberger, that was a great class, great stretching. Exercise and running, it's all about when you're laying in bed, when you're relaxing, when you're getting up in the morning, going to bed, laying on the couch, you're like, I feel amazing. Nobody lays around better than me. I love laying around. I love doing absolutely nothing when I'm not working, when I'm not running, when I'm not exercising. If I didn't have to work, an hour of running every day, 45 minutes of exercise, the other 22 hours and 15 minutes, I would literally do nothing. I would just lay down and just relax. But that's why I love running. That's why I love exercising. So when I lay around and do nothing, I can say, ooh, I earned it. Okay, so we're gonna get underway. One more time, triple smash, like, subscribe, share, question or comment, leave it down below. Again, we're gonna do our yoga. We're just gonna do some stretches on the ground, and then we'll do the yoga standing up. I got bugs all around us. Canton, North Carolina, on my way to St. Louis for tomorrow. And here we go. Arms come up. Big deep breath. Ooh, a little bit of left, a little bit of right, a little bit of left, a little bit of right. Bring your arms down like that. Oh, that feels so good. Here we go. Arms come up. Remember to breathe. We're just stretching. That's all we're doing. We want to live a long time. Stretching is important. Think of yourself as a flower, as a plant. You have to nurture, you have to water, you have to talk nice, you have to get sunlight, rain. This is what yoga is. It's taking care of your body. I love that philosophy. We're all flowers, we're all plants. We have to water, sunlight, nurture our bodies, our brains, our energy, and stretching and yoga is vital to that. 3, 2, 1. And what's really vital is when you walk into front of a mirror, you give yourself the big flex. You can see your shoulders and your arms, how hard you've been working out. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do this one more time. Remember, big deep breath. I go to the left, I go to the right, I go to the left, I go to the right. Again, flexing. It's more stretching. I flex down. Again, I pull it back like that. I'm stretching my shoulders. Ooh, 3, 2, 1, and done. Shake it out. Shake it out. Remember, we're just stretching, breathing. Okay, so think of yourself as a washcloth. You're gonna squeeze everything out of you. Man, you've had a great week thus far. It's Wednesday night. Let's squeeze the first half out of us and we can get on to the second half of the week. So put your left hand behind you. Right hand's gonna go on the outside of your left knee. You're gonna pull that to the right. You'll feel just a little bit of tightness in your stomach, not like bad tightness, like, okay, I'm kind of like where I wanna stop. And then you're gonna look over your right shoulder, squeezing everything out of you, squeezing all the juices, as I like to say. Right hand's on the outside of your left knee. You pull it in. If you wanna dip your left shoulder in, you can. But again, I'm dipping my shoulder. I'm looking over my left. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that feels so good. Okay, right hand goes right behind you for support. Left hand goes on the outside of your right knee. Pull it in, and again, you're gonna feel just a little bit of tightness in your stomach. It's not like pain tight. It's just, okay, my right knee can't go any further. You pull it to your left, look over your right. Again, if you wanna dip your shoulder down, you can. You can keep it up however you wanna do it. I'm looking over my right. I'm counting down. 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Good job. Here we go. And remember, exercising, running, fitness, staying healthy, it's a journey. It's not a quick fix 2-week program. It is a lifelong journey. So if you're starting your fitness, you're starting on your health, never get discouraged. It takes time. If you feel like maybe you're not in the weight you want to be, give yourself time to build yourself into that weight. Never get discouraged. You're on a journey. Enjoy the journey. But it's not something that's quick. It's not something that's just like that. It's something you're going to build. You're building your body. You're losing weight. You're building muscle. It's not a 2-week, 2-month program. It's a lifestyle over a life. All right, so here we go. Arms come up. This time I'm just going to reach forward like this. I'm going to look over my right, and I'm going to look over my left. And again, I'm not at a fitness center. I'm at the International Paper Sports Complex, Canton, North Carolina. Where? Exactly. I travel with my profession. I have to find these parks. I have to make sure they have good internet, traffic, right by the interstate. So you don't have to be at a gym, picture perfect conditions. No, you just have to put your gear on, find a place to work out, and make it happen. So again, I'm pushing forward. I'm looking over my left. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Big deep breath. I'm going to reach again. Look over my right. 3, 2, 1. And if you can't reach that far, listen, we're not trying to tear, strain, pull, injure ourselves. We're just stretching. Man, when we're laying in bed and we're rocking the remote, man, we stretched today. Man, when we're kicking back thinking about tomorrow, man, we ran today. All this things I do, running and exercise, it's just to prepare myself when it's time to do nothing and I can just kick back and relax. All right, so here we go. One more time. Big deep breath. I'm going to reach forward. Again, don't strain, don't tear, don't pull. Just stretch your body. So when you're laying in bed tonight after you get out of the shower or take a hot bath, I love hot baths, you can say, oh, we got a great stretch. I'm going to get a great night's sleep, and then we're going to do it again tomorrow. 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, we're going to work on our legs now. Again, here, let me show you where I'm at. I wish I was in a studio. It was super simple, but no, I'm traveling. I'm on my way to St. Louis. We found this sports complex. Beautiful mountains right there. There's the revenue machine. Got the mountains in the back. And if you look right over there, you can see the pasture with the hay. Beautiful spot to be. All right, so here we go. I'll put this back. Hopefully it'll be right where it should be. All right, here we go. Bam. Maybe I haven't given up on this backpack. It drives me absolutely crazy. All right, here we go. There we go. Don't fall. All right, there we go. Okay, so right knee is in front of me, left leg is back, and we're gonna arch up just like this. Look over your right, look over your left. If you can see my left leg, let me scoot over, see my left leg, it's down straight like this. I bring my right knee up, and again, I'm just arching my back. I'm not straining my back, I'm not pulling my back, I'm just arching my back. Let me show you from the side. I'm just like this. I'm just kind of arching my back like that. And I'm looking over my right, I'm looking over my left. Listen, I want to live a long time. I make no secret about it. Running miles, sweating, exercising, it's an everyday thing just to make this thing, our body, feel that much more amazing. And remember, you're driving the car. When you're driving a car, you're in control of it. When you're driving your body, you're in control of your body. Do you want to exercise? Do you want to run? Do you want to sweat? Do you want to eat good? It's completely up to you. All right, so I'm going to drop down. My hands are going to go forward in front of me. If you can see it, maybe not be able to see it, but my hands are right here, and I'm putting my forehead on the ground. Maybe about 2 inches off the ground. 3, 2, 1. Man, when you bring your head down, you can just feel that stretch in your shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, we're going to switch that. My left knee is going to come up. Don't mean to rush the camera. All right, here we go. So my right knee, if you can see my right leg's right there. I bring my right knee down like this. I bring my left knee through. And again, I'm just arching my back. I'm gonna look over my right. I'm looking over my left. I'm looking over my left. I'm breathing. I'm looking over my right. All right, I'm gonna look up, big deep breath. 3, 2, 1. My hands are gonna go forward. Again, I'm gonna bring my forehead down. My forehead's gonna be about 2 inches from my knee. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, I'm gonna come up one more time. Big deep breath. I look over my right. I look over my left. I look over my right. I look over my left. My hands are gonna come down. Again, I'm gonna tuck my forehead down towards my knee. My forehead will be about 2 inches from my knee. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and done. That feels so good on the back of my shoulders right there, in my neck. Ooh, I love it. All right, so here we go. Here we go. So I'm sitting on my bottom, my left leg is straight. I'm gonna bring my right leg, put it right by my left thigh. Bring your arms up and try to reach over and touch your toe. I am the Tin Man, okay? Man, you can hear the squeaking when I stretch, but I know stretching is good for me. It's good for my body, and so that's what I'm just trying to show you. You don't have to be picture perfect. Oh, it looks like he's a perfect stretcher. Oh, her form is perfect. No, just do the best you can do. I'm leaning over like that. I'm trying to see my knees on the ground. It doesn't matter. Here, I'll go just like that. Again, I'm stretching. Big deep breath. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm gonna switch it. My right leg is straight. I bring my left foot to my right thigh. Arms come up, and I reach over and I try to touch my toe. Again, if you can't get your toe, get your shin. If you can't get your shin, get your knee. And there we go. Here we go. Oh, that feels good. See how my knee's been up? Like I said, if I push my knee down, my hamstring is gonna pop and I'm gonna scream. So I'm gonna keep my knee just like that, and I'm gonna do the best I can. But if I keep going, that starts hurting. We're not trying to strain, tear, pull. So we're just gonna do that our best we can. 3, 2, 1. All right, now bring our feet together. Arms come up, throw in a flex, reach over. Ooh, try to get your toes. If you can't, get your shin. If you can't get your shin, get your knees. And like I said, if I push my knees down, my legs go straight, and I pull forward, man, it's gonna hurt. We're not trying to do that. Here we go, I'm getting my toes. Here we go, 5, big deep breath, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, so this is gonna be called child pose. Where are we at on time? Yeah, we're doing perfect. Then we're gonna stand up and do our yoga poses. All right, so my hands are down in front of me. I'm gonna push back. My forehead's gonna be on the ground. I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go over to the left. My right hand's gonna be on my left. This stretch is absolute money. I'm gonna push myself back and I'm gonna kick my hip up. See how I'm kicking my hip? I'm pushing back and I'm gonna look underneath my right arm. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the middle. Big deep breath. Come back down. 3, 2, 1. Go over to the right. Put your right hand, left hand on top of your right hand. Push yourself back again. Kind of kick your hip up like this. Push yourself back and look underneath your left arm. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that feels so good. We're gonna do it one more time, and then we're gonna stand up and do our yoga poses. All right, here we go. My hands are in front of me like this. My forehead goes to the ground. If you want to kind of lift your shoulders up, you can. If not, just keep them straight. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you're in that pose and you'll lift your shoulders up, oh, that's such a good stretch. Like I said, we're stretching. We're not straining. We're not tearing. We're not pulling. We're stretching our bodies. So when we're in bed later tonight, when we're laying on the couch, we can say, oh, we got a great stretch. We ran today. We stretched today. We took care of our bodies, and we're going to keep going. So now my right hand's on top of my left. Again, I'm going to push myself down. See how I'm kicking my hip up? I kick my hip up, and then I push myself back, and I look underneath my right arm. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the middle. Big deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Over to the right, last one. Again, I put my left hand, let me show you. My left hand's on top of my right hand like this. I push myself back and I kick my hip out, and then I push back and I look underneath my left arm. 3, 2, 1. Take a big deep breath, and done. Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. All right, here we go. All right, so we're at the halfway point of our stretching. That's going to be more of our stretching. The standing up portion is going to be more of yoga moves. I don't pretend to be a yogian, but I've done enough yoga classes where I can do a nice flow, a nice routine. Like I said, you don't have to keep up with me. I do these workouts to hold me accountable, get you excited, get back into fitness, running miles. If you're not sure what to do, if you're at the gym, maybe you're at home, at the office, maybe you're traveling like me, looking for someone to work out, I've got a workout, a routine for everything. Stretch, yoga, chest, shoulders, arms, legs, abs. Last night we did our arms and shoulders, then we did our core. The night before we did a cardio class. Night before we did chest and back. So man, we have been cooking this week, and man, we're gonna keep cooking and cooking and cooking. I love exercising, I love running. It's just part of life, and I enjoy it. We live in a content-based world. Of all the content I could create, working out is what I like to do. It just is what it is, and we're just gonna keep going and going and going. So if you wanna get back into fitness, you want someone that's gonna be consistent, keep showing up, take the guest workout, just keep showing up. If you'll keep showing up and showing up and showing up, you're gonna get great results. I have no doubt, because I get great results. And if I get great results, you'll get great results as well. But they're challenging, but nothing too crazy. It's just good old-fashioned exercise. Okay, so we're gonna stand up. We're gonna start working out from our yoga classes, or yoga poses standing up. Let me see if I can fix this just a little bit to be kind of an angle. All right, there we go. So you can see me. All right, here we go. Again, I don't pretend to be a yogian. I've done enough yoga classes to do some nice flows. So we're gonna go about, what are we gonna do? We're 20 minutes. We're gonna go about 25 minutes, and then we're gonna be done. So the first thing you do is just take a big deep breath. Just be thankful for where you're at. You got everything you need. Don't pretend like you don't. You do. Big deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring your hands up. All right, we're gonna swan dive over. We're gonna step back. We're gonna do a push-up. We're gonna come up like this. Look over your right. Look over your left. Do a push-up. Just kind of go right, left, right, left, right, left. Walk your feet up to your hands. Big deep breath. Go down, push yourself back up. Whoo, big deep breath. All right, swan dive over again, hands on the ground, step back. I do a push-up. I come up just like this. I look over my left, I look over my right. I do a push-up. I go back, I go right, left, right, left, right, left. I walk my feet up to my hands. If you do the push-ups with me, you know how I'm always like, walk your feet up to your hands. All right, go down, push yourself back up. Got a gorgeous little skyline right behind us. Swan dive over one last time. I step back, I do a push-up. I come up like this, I look over my left, I look over my right. And when you're in this position, really when you're breathing, feel that in your stomach. Feel that in your stomach. Take a big deep breath. Feel that in your stomach, right, left. I do a push-up, I go back, right, left, and I walk my feet up to my hands, and done. Okay, I'm gonna shorten this just a little bit. And so if you have your yoga block, we're gonna get underway. All right, come up just like this, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so put your right hand on your hip, put your left hand over like this. If you wanna look up like this, you can come over like this, however you want to, and breathe. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. 5, 4, 3, 2. Feel that stretch. 1. Right hand comes up, my left hand goes down. Again, I kick my right hip out. I bring my right arm over like this. You can look straight up like this, almost like you're arching back at an angle, or you can just go to the side. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, this is going to be a standing balance. Put your right foot on your left thigh. Bring your arms up just like this. And breathe. This is a nice yoga pose. It's called tree. I don't know the name of all the moves we do. I just know the sequence that I've done them before. So if I don't name the pose, that's not the right name. It is what it is. All right, 3, 2, 1. Blowing in the wind. All right, so put your left foot on your right thigh. Again, get your balance. Arms come up. Big deep breath. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, so this is going to be a warrior flow. So just be prepared. There's going to be some great stretches. Just remember to breathe. We're not looking to strain, tear, pull. Just do the best you can do. You're not competing with me. I'm just showing you how I stretch, how I work out. And if you work out with me, you're going to get great results. So just do the best you can do and never get discouraged, okay? Arms come up. I'm going to swan dive over. I'm going to step back. I'm going to do a push-up. Arms are going to come up like this. Look over to my right. Look over to my left. All right, I'm going to do a push-up. My right foot's going to come up. It's going to come through like this. My left foot is going to go down, and then I'm going to come over like this. If you can see me from the side, my foot's down, just like that. Good yoga, a good yoga pose. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to do, I'll do a right foot, and then we'll switch and do the left foot. So everything we'll do a right, then left. All right, I'm going to step back. I'm going to do a push-up. Big deep breath. I'm gonna do another push-up. I'm gonna go back. Left foot comes up. It comes through like that. My right foot goes down, and I come up just like that. I haven't done a yoga routine in a long time, but I'm getting back to it. I know how important it is. I've been doing stretching, but not really a yoga flow, but I know how important it is. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I come down. Arms come down, our foot goes back. I do a push-up. Big deep breath. Ooh, it feels good. Arm, do another push-up. All right, I kick my right foot up. It comes through. I put my left foot down. Arms come up. 1, and then I go into this pose. You can see me from the side, just like that. Again, just do the best you can do. You don't have to be picture perfect. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I bring my arms back up. I step up. And I come back down. All right, legs go back. I do a push-up. I I come up like that, big deep breath. I do another push-up. Here we go. Left foot comes up. I kick it through. Right foot goes down. Arms come up, 1. And here we go, 2. Whew. Big deep breath, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I bring my arms up. I come back down. We keep it moving. All right, here we go. I do a push-up. Here we go. Big deep breath. I do another push-up. My right foot comes up. I kick it through. Here we go. Arms come up. I go 1, 2, and then I go to reverse warrior. If you can see me from the side, I'm just like that. Good yoga poses. Here we go. Big deep breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I go back into warrior 1, and then I come up just like that. Bam. Here we go. I step back. I do a push-up. Arch my back like this. I come up. I do another push-up. I go back. Left foot comes up. Foot comes through. I step my foot down. Arms come up for 1. Here we go. 2 and 3. Remember, I'm not. If you were to go to a yoga class and I was doing it, you'd probably be like, "Is this guy a beginner?" No, I'm a less than a beginner, but I've done enough yoga classes to know, like, hey, these are good poses. These are not too difficult. I know how important yoga and stretching it is. I've been doing just really stretching for like the last 2 months, and I'm gonna start incorporating yoga back into my stretches. Why? Because it's good for you, and I really see the results when I'm doing the yoga. So that's why yoga's gonna give you your definitions in your shoulders, your arms, your muscles, your abs. That's what I really like about yoga. You're gonna get a lot of definition in your body. So here we go, arms come up. I stretch back like that, feel that big deep stretch. Remember to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I go back into warrior 1, I think that is, and then I come back down. Like I said, I know the routines, but the names I might be a little bit off. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do a push-up. I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna do a push-up. I'm gonna go back. If you wanna grab your yoga block for this one, you can. I'll incorporate it. All right, I'm back. I do a push-up. All right, here we go. My right foot comes up. I kick it through. All right, here we go. I go warrior 1, 2, 3. Oh, that feels so good. Big deep breath. All right, so I'm gonna reach forward like this. If you wanna grab your yoga block, you can put it to the side right here, out in front of you. And I'm gonna reach forward. I'm gonna put my hand on my yoga block, and then I'm gonna open it just like this. And like I said, you do not have to be an expert. You don't have to be picture perfect to do these yoga poses. I'm just telling you, when you do these, try your best. Later on tonight, when you're laying in bed after you've taken a shower, hot bath, whatever you do, you're gonna lay in bed and you're gonna say, man, I feel so good. Yoga, stretching, running miles, it's basically when you're laying in bed relaxing, that's when you really enjoy it, because you're like, man, I sweat today, I ran today, I yoga today, I got off the couch today. So when you relax, you're chilling, you can say, hey, I earned it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I push myself back up. I go to reverse. Here we go. Come back and done. Oh, that feels so good. All right, let's keep it moving. I step back. I go to push up. Arch my back. Big deep breath. Do a little wiggle. Have some fun with it. Remember, main thing about exercising, running miles, you get to have fun with it. It's not serious. Here we go. Push myself back. Left foot comes up. I kick it through. Right foot goes down. If you want to see what type of pose I'm in this kind of pose. I go this way, and then I come up like that. All right, here we go. So I come up, big deep breath, arms go down. Feel that big stretch right there. Oh, it feels so good. All right, I'm going back down. I'm reaching forward. Again, if you can get your yoga block here, you can put it here, however you want to put it. I'm gonna put it right there in front of me. I'm reaching forward, and then I'm opening up just like this. You know what? I'm gonna put it right here on my side, and I open up just like this. If you wanna look over your right shoulder, you can, or you can look forward, however you wanna do it. Again, it's your body. You stretch it the way you want to. I'm showing you how I'm stretching. I'm a big runner, big jogger, basketball player, trail runner, push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups. I like bands and kettlebells. If you would have told me in my workout journey when I'm 53, I'm gonna be a kettlebell band guy. I never would have believed you. I was always clanging and banging in basketball. I still love playing basketball. But when it came to the weight room, it was always curls, a little bit of the machines, but now I'm all kettlebell and bands, and I absolutely love it. 3, 2, 1. All right, kick yourself back out. Go reverse. Come back down. Arms come up. Woo, that felt good. Here we go. Let's keep it moving. Step back. Big deep breath. Here we go. I do a push-up. All right, I do another push-up. Right foot comes through. Foot goes down. I kick it up. I go back. All right, so this one's going to be kind of a tricky one. Good. You need a tricky one. So what you want to do, you're going to twist your hips in. See, we're like this. Then twist your hips in. Left arm comes forward onto your yoga block, and then you're stretching just like that. This is a great stretch. Here we go. Big stretch. Here we go. Look over your shoulder if you want to. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I come back out of it. The sheriff saw me. Oh no, there's a guy working out at the paper plant or the paper complex. Here we go. I come out of that. Arms come up. Here we go. I go to there. Reverse. Reverse back. I kick it up. And done. Like I said, when you work out with me, unless it's a 1 in a billion chance, we have loud cars, we have weather, we have animals, we have dogs, we have people showing up, cops going by. It's always something. Here we go. But I'm not in a studio. I'm out in Canton, North Carolina, at the International Paper Sports Complex. Yeah, when I woke up today, that's where I'll work out. Where? Exactly. All right, here we go. Foot goes down, arms come up. Warrior 1, reverse warrior. Go back to warrior 2. Again, I might be misnaming these, but that's okay. Just twist your hips in. Right arm's gonna go out. Put it on your yoga block. And then I'm gonna reach up just like that. Oh, these are great stretches. Like I said, I may be telling the wrong name. That's a warrior 2, Schamberger, not warrior 1. That's a reverse Sham. So I'm just doing my best. But here you go. Really turn it over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. That feels so good. All right, here we go. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Here we go. I'm stepping back. Here we go. I go down. I come up. All right, we got about 3 more moves left to go, and then we'll be done with our yoga stretch tonight. I really appreciate you joining me. Steve Schamberger, the Rutted Sham. Make sure you triple smash, like, subscribe, question or comment, leave it down below. Whew, here we go. So I go down, I come up, my right foot comes up. You know what? I take that back. I take that back. Here we go. Walk this up like this. Grab your yoga block. Here we go. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna go wide like this. Widen your legs. All right, here we go. Arms come up. I come over like this. Here we go. Put your yoga block down. I put my left hand down, and then I look up like this. Oh, big deep breath. Again, watch my hand. My hand's like this. If you want to push back like that, you can. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that's so good. Come up like that. Big deep breath. 3, 2, 1. I go back down. I'm going to put my fist. You can put your hand however you want to. I'm going to look up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, this is it. This is the home stretch. We've got 2 more stretches to do. We'll do a right side and a left side. It's going to be the most challenging one we do just because it's going to be in 3 different kind of forms. I'll show you. Here we go. So what we do, we're going to come up, big deep breath, step back. Here we go. We do a push-up. Big deep breath. I go back like this. My right foot comes forward. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. My yoga block's right here. I'm gonna put my left hand on it and I'm gonna reach up just like this. That feels so good. Big deep breath, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so balance yourself. Now place your left knee, or excuse me, your left elbow on your right knee. Twist yourself like this. See how I'm doing that? That's a really good stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna put my left hand on my right knee and I'm gonna twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, step out of that. All right, and now we're gonna step back. Here we go. Big deep breath, I'll go down. I do it again, here we go. Left foot comes up, I kick it through. All right, here we go. Arms come up. Oh, here we go. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna put my right hand, my left hand, however you want to, right here, and I'm gonna open up like this. Here we go. Oh, that feels so good. Again, we're on the home stretch. Just a few more and we'll be done. Look up like this, 3, 2, 1. All right, now I'm gonna put my right elbow on my left knee and I'm gonna twist myself like this. Big deep breath, here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna step up. Right hand goes on my left knee. I'm opening it up like this. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do one more sitting down. I forgot to do one. It's really a good one for your legs. It's one I want to do. All right, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna have your knees wide like this, and this is gonna work on your thighs right here. I forgot this one. If you have your yoga block in front of you, put your hands on your yoga block. But what you're gonna do, or you can just put your hands on the ground and then push back. It's gonna stretch your thighs. One of my best ones I really like. Like I said, if you're working out a lot, if you're running miles, sweating, whatever you do, pickleball, hot yoga, whatever you do, soccer, baseball, chasing kids, whatever, man, stretching is so vital. Stretching is so important. You wanna live a long time. Like I said, when I'm laying around in bed, when I'm doing nothing, relaxed, that's when I love the fact that I run miles, I exercise. When I wake up in the morning, I feel good. When I go to bed at night, I'm like, whew, what a great day. It's just exercising, staying on top of your fitness. Big deep breath. I'm gonna put my hands on this yoga block and I'm gonna push back. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. I'm gonna lift myself up. All right, we're gonna do just a couple more stretches standing up and then we're gonna get out of here for tonight. All right, so here we go. This is gonna be another balance. What you wanna do is grab your right foot, if you can, your ankle, and just balance yourself and pull it up like this. And if you can put your left arm out in front of you like that, it's kind of a balance. Go just like that. 5. Oop, I'm losing my balance. Who cares? 4, 3, 2, 1. I come out of it like that. All right, now I grab my left foot. Actually, I'm gonna grab right here on the inside of my shoe. This is my best pose when it comes to balance. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam, that was good. That was good. Okay, left foot, arms come up. I swan dive over. If you can get your toe, get your toe. If you can't get your toe, get your shin. If you can't get your shin, get your knee. Here you go. As you progress through life, you're gonna have to ask yourself, do I wanna make it easier as I get older, or do I wanna fight elements? Do I wanna fight aches and pains? Do I wanna run? Do I wanna exercise? Do I wanna eat right? Do I wanna do these things? Or it just comes a day where you're gonna say, I don't care anymore what it is, what it is. I don't wanna be like that. I wanna stay healthy. I wanna feel young. I wanna take care of my body. And this is why I do these exercises. Because I'm telling you, when you stay on top of your health, you're playing a different game. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Right foot in front of us. Arms come up. I swan dive over. Here we go. Touch my toe. If I can't get my toe, I get my shin. If I can't get my shin, I get my knee. I'm gonna lunge into it. 5, 4, 3, 2. I can get my toe. All right, here we go. Last one. Arms come up. I swan dive over. Try to get your toe if you can. Here we go. 5, 4, 3. I'm gonna hold it for a little bit. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and done. Come out of it. Take a couple of deep breaths. Hands together. Oh, that feels so good. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. All right, Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham. That was our 622nd workout. Again, we're in Canton, North Carolina, on my way to St. Louis. This is the sports complex we're at. It's the International Paper Sports Complex. Had the beautiful sun right in front of me. I've been driving for like 3 hours. The sun was just right on my face, man. I mean, it was just beating down on me. So I got really lucky because the clouds came out. And so if not, I would have been right here in the sun. But this is a beautiful complex. Got some mountains right there. Got a beautiful mountains right there. And if you look over there in the field, you can see the barrels of hay. So they got the barrel of hay's field over here in North Carolina. So, but hey, I appreciate you joining me today. This was a great stretch yoga class. I'm starting to put a little bit more yoga into my workout starting tonight, because I've just been doing stretch classes and not doing much yoga, but I'm going to change that up because like I said, yoga gives you the definitions, really helps your body, breathing, slows everything down. It just gives you a little bit more of appreciation. Look at that cool cloud right behind me. But Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham, I appreciate you joining me. Again, my podcast, my workouts are just to help you, motivate you. All the content I could create, I don't know why. I love exercising. I love running miles, and I started this channel 2 years ago. We just keep growing. We keep getting better, and it holds me accountable. I can work out anywhere from Miami to New York to Los Angeles to Vegas to Chicago, Arkansas, Tennessee, New Orleans, you name the city, Seattle, check, South Dakota, check. You name it, we've pretty much got it. So, but I do these because it holds me accountable, makes exercising a little bit more fun and exciting other than just go to a gym, get it in, get it out, and leave. I have to find a place to work out. I have to set it up. What will be going on? Fortunately, we're at this park tonight, so no one's here other than the traffic. And so that's what makes it fun, traveling and doing exercises on the road. We celebrated 170. I run it, I review it. It was the Mallard Creek Greenway Trail, Greenway Park in Charlotte, North Carolina. I was going to run the city, but I said, you know what, let's go a little scenery. And so it was a beautiful park, 90 plus degrees this morning, but it was super shady. I did a running review and there's some pictures. There's just trees. I love trees. I love nature. And so you're like, man, trees. I'm just saying when you're out running, it's trees, the energy. Absolutely a good time for me. But I appreciate you joining me tonight. I hope you got a great workout with me. Again, that was just stretching, yoga. Triple smash, like, subscribe, question or comment, leave it down below. Let me read the comments real quick. Okay. All right, so Tian says, hi, what's up? Brady says, hi, what's up? Dolby says, chicken breast. Okay, what's up, chicken breast guy? Hey, okay. I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate the comment too. Haley says, hi, what's up? Haley said hello. Christian says hello. My name is Kevin. What's up, Kevin? And has a bodybuilding pose. Yeah, I got a little bit of body. I'm a long muscle. Listen, I'm a slim, fit, skinny jean. I'm not pumped up. I don't want to be pumped up. I like to be 145, 150. That is a perfect weight for me. If anything, I peaked too early before summer. From February, March, April, man, I was shredded. You can go back on my post, look some of my pictures. But man, it's hard to walk around completely shredded, chiseled out of granite all year around. Eventually, you're going to slow down. You're going to want to eat a little bit more. Walking around completely shredded all year round is extremely difficult. I like to do it from May to like August, and then I'm about a month away any other time during the year, if that makes sense. All right, okay, thank you so much. Yo, Sham, what's up, Higher? All good. Blizzard, why do dumb Ursas think they need to film this? Listen, man, we live in a content-based world. I'm from New York to Miami to Las Vegas. I travel all over. People are looking at their phones. Of all the content I can do, of all the things I can record, I like recording myself working out because it keeps me healthy. It motivates me to keep staying in shape, keep going in this thing called life. And if you'll work out with me and start running miles, I know you'll have a good life too. You'll have good energy. You'll feel amazing. If I didn't feel amazing running and exercising, I would move on and do something else. But I record these because if you work out with me, if I get you excited to run miles, you lose weight, you have new energy, man, you want to set an example for whoever's in your life. Man, my kids are 26. When they see old dad, they're like, man, he's still running miles. Check. He's still hooping. Check. He's still in shape. Check. He still likes to flex. Check. His diet, his energy, his mind, his soul, his spirit's on point. Check. So I'm setting an example for the people that are in my life. Like, hey, run miles, sweat, feel amazing, live a long time for the people that depend on you. See what the universe has in store for you. Don't give up. You never know what's around the corner. So, but I'm going to get out of here. We're on our way to St. Louis. We spent the last 2 days, actually 3 days. We were in Virginia and then went to Charlotte. But we got a great time in Charlotte. We ran miles and we got a great arms and shoulders last night, and we worked on our core. But go enjoy your winter Wednesday night. Keep getting off the couch. Keep moving, grooving, and improving. Remember, for you, it's important for you to stay healthy. It's important for you to get better. It's important for you to keep going in this journey so you can help the people that depend on you the most. So one last shot. Canton, North Carolina, the International Paper Sports Complex. That's my big revenue machine. If you're like, man, how are you in California and New York? I travel with my profession. I picked up some signs. It's a big box, looks like a coffin. It's got some signs. I'm taking it to a sign store in St. Louis, Missouri. Give you an example. Last week I was in Houston. I picked up 4 drum barrels, like 500-600 pounds. I took it to the dam in Darrington, Maryland, like the big dam in Darling, Maryland. I took it to the dam for them to keep the dam, all the gears and everything for the dam. And then after that, I went up to, I picked up at the Ritz-Carlton in Philadelphia. This girl had like a piece of something for the computer. I picked it up and I think I took it to her brother. I didn't ask a ton of questions, but I took it to his house up in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. That's at the tip top of Massachusetts. Ran the beach up there, beautiful up there. Had a tuna salad sandwich. You can go look at the pictures. Again, that was, what was that? Devens, Massachusetts. Desuit Beach is where I ran. But the fun part of my job, I've helped out the World Cup twice. 3 weeks ago, we were in Dallas. I ran up a lens for to Kansas City. It was for the World Cup. And then Friday, I picked up the drone from Foxborough where the Patriots play. And I picked up the drone and I took it down to MetLife to the stadium for the World Cup finale, July 19th. And so that was really cool. And I'm actually glad I didn't get anything on Friday because I was able to go to New York, and we went to New York on Friday and Saturday. And you got to understand, this is my big van. I live in it probably 90% out of the year. If not, I'm down in Florida. And so I can't just park it anywhere, especially when you go to New York. I mean, on the island, forget it. But I was in Secaucus, New Jersey, which is right across the Lincoln Tunnel. And so I was able to park at the Walmart Sam's Club, and the bus stop was right there where I could just park my van and I could go to the bus stop. And it was $5 to go into the city. And so they took me over, dropped me off in Times Square, and I was able to hang out in New York for the day. And then when I came back to pay, they said, no, we're not taking cash. So I got the ride back for free. That's the best thing about being out here on the road. All the little stories, all the little people, all the people I meet, all the stories I have to coordinate with this van and traveling and making sure, because this is my this is how I make my money. This is my revenue machine. I have to stay on top of it, make sure it's in tip-top shape as I travel across the United States. So there's so many little stories. I should do like everyday little stories that happens along the way as I travel. But hey, I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate you joining me. Again, big flex, Canton, North Carolina. Beautiful day here. Hope you had a great Wednesday. Keep on moving, grooving, and improving. Do you like Sam's Clubs or Costco? I really don't shop at either one of them. I'm really just a Walmart guy. I eat really simple. I like fruits, and I like steaks and fish, and I really just treat myself. So when I eat out, I usually go somewhere nice to eat, so it's good food I eat. I try not to eat fast food. But I'm getting out of here. Steve Schamberger, Triple Flex. Triple smash, like, subscribe, question or comment, leave it down below. Tomorrow we'll be back in legs and we'll work on our core some more. So if you're just getting back into fitness, work out with me. I'm just going to keep going and going and going until I just drop dead of working out. That will be just fine with me. So we're getting out of here. Enjoy your Wednesday night. Big flex. Man, we've made it to the halfway. Wait, there's 31 days in July. So we're pretty much at the halfway point of July. What a great, amazing year this has been, man. We have fought back from what? Ups and downs of life, baby. Ups and downs of life. So Steve Schamberger, we're getting out of here. And as always, bam! We got this.